Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and I'm excited to welcome my good friend Eric Gephart. He's the chef and culinary director over at Kamado Joe to bring you this recipe video today. Now, we love cooking on Kamado Joes, which is why we carry them in our store here at All Things Barbecue, and nobody knows more about cooking on Kamado Joe than Eric Gephart. So enjoy the recipe, enjoy the video, and thanks for watching.
Hey Dream Team, Eric Gephart here at Kamado Joe, coming to you from All Things Barbecue in Wichita, Kansas. Growing up, many special occasion was met with a leg of lamb. All right, I'm really excited about the quality of this and the direction we're going to cook today. We're gonna put this on the Big Joe, on the Joetisserie, and let me show you straight out of the box. Very excited to get this guy going. We're gonna make a nice glaze, poke some holes, put some ginger and garlic. So we're gonna stud with ginger and garlic, get it on the rotisserie. I think this is gonna be about a 2.5 hour cook. Let's find out together. So first things first, let's get started on that marinade. A little brown sugar, soy sauce, Worcestershire, fresh squeezed lemon juice, ginger, garlic, oil, Dijon and Chinese mustard, fresh cracked black pepper, salt. All right, we're gonna pop this on the range. We just wanna heat it up pretty much to the point where that brown sugar dissolves, so we'll keep it moving. Maybe let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna cool it down and pour it on top of that leg of lamb. We're gonna let that sit for 3 hours. Also, we'll stud with that garlic and ginger. All right, so we've got our marinade simmering right now. Again, we're gonna let that go for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna do minimal trim work on this, this leg of lamb, and there's just some things that would burn up on the rotisserie. So I wanna make sure when this is spinning, I don't have any flaps that are just gonna burn up, okay? And there's some globular fat here that I like to take out as well. This is actually the chine bone here, so that's some of the spinal region. We're gonna leave that on. Some choose to trim that off, but we're gonna leave it. The exterior here looks really nice. Maybe we just put a little cut through that fat cap. And now we're just gonna poke through and give ourselves some space to stud with the garlic and ginger slivers. And really, you just take them and slide them right in. Just want to kind of sneak it underneath that fat cap. These are like little aromatic time bombs that are going to continue to release flavor as this is spinning on the Joetisserie and roasting. It's these little efforts that we do right now that make this dish so remarkable in the end. All right, let's go check on our marinade. We'll get this into a container that we can just pour all of it off. Remember, you want to cool down that marinade a little bit so that we're not starting the cooking process. We just want to get it marinating for roughly 3 hours. All right, so we are trimmed up, studded up, and we've made our marinade. All right, this has come together really nice. It's thickened up. You can see with just a little bit of simmer, we've been able to have the brown sugar completely incorporated, and the oil is actually emulsified in this, so it's a nice looking sauce. We're going to pour this over top. Beautiful. And we're going to reserve a little bit of this. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the meat. Probably make some tacos later today. And just kind of massage this in just a little bit. And just like that, we're already winning. So we're going to get this refrigerated. Again, we're going to let it sit for 3 hours. Let's go ahead and go outside and open up this new Joetisserie. All right, so we've marinated our leg for 3 hours now. Time to run it through on the spit. And we've got the Joetisserie set up. We want to run this through the heavier side of the meat so that it's more counterbalanced. Now we'll just slide the other fork right on. Tighten that up. Notice we've got all the coals banked to the back. That's going to give us one side of even cooking as this thing spins around, and it'll be really, really beautiful. Let's get this baby rolling. We'll check back in an hour. So we've got all the coals banked to the back of the grill. We're set at 350 degrees. I've noticed when I use the Joetisserie that a little bit of air still gets in. So when you're aiming for 300, 350, you want to start just a little bit below and let it creep up to the desired temperature. Look at that magic. We're getting some great color right now. We've been riding that 300 to 325 line. Again, everything's banked to the back. We're getting some great even color here. I can see the meat slightly pulling back from the bone. There's some big, bold things happening right now. Let's check again in another 30 minutes. All right, let's take a look. Boom. I mean, look at that. I absolutely love how that bit of fat that we had on there rendered out and continued to baste, and as it started dripping into the actual big block there, we got some fantastic smoke from the drippings. So when we're carving this guy, and we're going to let it rest for just a couple of minutes, we're going to start on the outside and start carving down, and that'll get us across the grain. We could even slice towards the bone and then come down if we wanted to have smaller pieces. We went to the local tienda and got some homemade tortillas. So Chef Tom and I have been talking about doing some tacos. And I think he whipped up a mango yuzu pico. Let's give this a rest. Let's go ahead and throw those tortillas on the cast iron griddle and just heat those up a touch. Beautifully roasted leg of lamb. Homemade tortillas from the local tienda. Amazing mango yuzu pico from Chef Tom. Touch of cilantro. Recipe for success. Remember, we studded that garlic and ginger in there. You can see the grain running up and down, several different muscles in here. The aromas coming off of this are a 10 out of 10. Unreal. Whew. Absolutely stunning. It's a celebration of big, bold, bright flavors. I know a lot of folks who say they don't enjoy lamb, but you put them on the Joetisserie, on the Kamado Joe, this is a game changer, folks. Let's take a look.
Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to Eric for being here today. Be sure to check out atbbq.com for all of the products featured in today's video, including those Kamado Joe grills. And if you enjoyed that video, we'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to thesauce.atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.